The one thing about this sport is a high turnover every year. I would say probably a 60 to 70% turnover from year to year. If we see the same person 2 and 3 years in a row, that's very unusual.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, then one of your judges here today. She's been coming back year after year after year. Now she's one of your judges.
We got 2 judges. Lucy Wilson, who's a fantastic competitor last year. She won every show she was in, and we talked her into becoming a judge. She's doing real good. And Sandy Heidelman, who's a good judge. We just need her to calm down a little bit. She overanalyzes, but her first impressions are always right on, and they're doing real well, real well. We're proud to have them on the panel.
Wow, we appreciate you spending the time with us today.
Okay, anytime. Thanks.
I'm Lucy Wilson. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm a national competitor.
I'm Sandy Heidelman. I'm from Valrico, Florida, and I'm a competitor.
Wow. Now,
It's both of our first show.
First official
show judging. A little nervous. I was a little nervous, I'm sure, as well. We trained so hard for a show ourselves that we understand the feelings and everything that the competitors are feeling, so we want to make sure that we place them correctly.
How long have y'all been competing? You've both been competing for quite some time.
I've been competing since 1999.
And I've been doing about 4 years.
Wow.
But it's great being able to see that sitting back here judging everybody, we actually know what they're going through, what they're feeling, everything. So it's great to see it from a different point of view.
We understand how they feel, so.
Well, and you know what to look for.
Exactly.
Do you think it makes you better competitors? You're both still competing.
Yes.
Both still competing.
And yes, it does. It makes you keeps you up to date as far as what judges are looking for, the different looks, especially from a female perspective as well. So it gives us a benefit, a little bit of edge on things.
Absolutely.
Now, do you both compete in bodybuilding?
Yes.
Both bodybuilding.
Mm-hmm. Now that's interesting because we see so many figure girls these days.
Yeah.
Do you have any special thoughts about
I think that the female bodybuilding world it's diminished a lot over the past couple of years, and you see more figure. I think it is figure is competitive. I think bodybuilding, of course, especially from a female standpoint, I don't want to say harder because I don't want to take away from any competitor by any means, but it's a totally different level. It's a different look. And it's whether a female wants to look that way or not.
Yeah. And I agree with Lucy, and I think it's a little hard because I think the public looks at female bodybuilders. It's changed. You have Rachel McLish and all them who were very feminine, beautiful bodybuilders. Then it went a little bit harder look, so women were a little scared of that. And now we're trying to bring it back to that female look. You just have some muscles. We're not going crazy.
So in other words, you can look like us and still, I like to say, still keep that femininity.
Yeah.
And still
be
have
a
the
woman.
muscle at the same time.
Now in judging, do you suspect that some of the ladies that maybe compete in figure fitness might think that the two of you would judge them differently? How do you?
Not at all. I think if anything, even whether it's figure, if you watch figure, fitness, if you watch fitness, those ladies are still trying to get lean. They're still wanting to have some of the striations, still have some of that muscularity, even if it just is a little bit because of how they are judged. But I think looking at us, they know that we understand what it takes for them to get to that point.
Get that point. Yep.
And that we're maybe going to go more towards that way versus a female that was softer or did not have as much.
Yes, I agree.
In your training as bodybuilders now, does that affect the way you would judge the ladies? You're going to judge them as NPC judges. You're not necessarily looking for a more muscular figure.
No. There's standards that we have to go by.
Same guidelines for everybody. And when we're looking at them up there, it's not necessarily who they are or their face by any means. You look at a number and you're judged and you're critiqued on.
Yeah, for a full package, the whole symmetry. And figure, everybody knows figure is to have some muscle tone and a little bit of a softer look. So, we're looking for that because if you're going to go up there and be a bodybuilder, trying to do figure, you compete in bodybuilding. So, we know the guidelines and the separations.
That's interesting.
Competitor number 12, backstage.
Good luck with your judging today at the Lakeland Classic.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. And I think we're both. Are you a trainer as well?
I do not train.
I do training, personal training, and then actually I'm opening up a gym with Deb from Deb's Gym in December. It's going to be in South Lakeland on off of Florida Road on Shepherd in Florida.
And the contact information?
It'll be Deb's Gym. You can call Deb at Deb's Gym right now.
And at the website, debsgym.net.
Yes, debsgym.net, exactly.
And Lucy, we have to check you out at the skin doctor, I suppose. And you're not doing personal training. How can people contact you?
If I'm not doing personal training, well, besides being in the gyms, and I don't stay in one, I try to get around, just for a change of atmosphere. Because I train at Bailey's Powerhouse in Jacksonville, so I try to go around from there. But otherwise, I hope you don't have to see me because I work at the hospital, and that's just, we don't want to.